Thousands of auditionees down to just 10 fantastic finalists. Saturday night proves that Britain has indeed got talent.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The winner of Britain's Got Talent 2009 is Diversity.
You just won Britain's Got Talent. How do you feel?
Oh, you know, I was just. I was that shocked. Honestly, I couldn't speak.
Every sitting room in the land, everyone was screaming and shouting. So we spent a fortune on our effects to welcome you here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, Diversity. Woo! Actually, that's not bad. That was really rather good.
I love it.
Yeah, very good. Marvellous.
We'll have another one later.
Good. So, Ashley, will you introduce us to the members of the team?
Right, it's doing brothers, yeah. This is Matt, Jamie and Ian, they're brothers.
Hi, guys.
Alright. This is Perri.
Hello.
Hi, Perri.
He's, just a random. Mitchell and Sam, they're brothers.
Hi, guys.
Warren, Terry and Ike. And then there's my little brother Jordan, who's sitting GCSE Maths today.
Same as my daughter.
Oh, so he couldn't be here.
Yeah, big day today.
Oh,
He was really... Yeah, he was a bit upset when he couldn't be here. It was a big deal, obviously, massive deal winning the show. So obviously he's sitting an exam.
So what was the night like for you? Not just that moment when you won, because we'll get to that, but the lead up, the day, the rehearsal.
The final. Well, we were more nervous from the semis, weren't we? I mean, we were just so happy to be in the final. That was we kind of made it in a way, and obviously we were aiming to come in the top 3, weren't we? And so we were just trying to get our routine and our performance as tight as possible. Just looking to go out there and have a good time. Wasn't expecting to win or anything like that.
Was it difficult with the comparisons, obviously, with Flawless, who, were a brilliant dance troupe themselves, but was it difficult between the pair of you, or did you just sort of see each other as friendly rivals?
Yeah, obviously competition's healthy, it makes you... Yeah. Obviously them being a brilliant dance act in the same competition made us look and go, well, obviously, we're going to have to make our routine better, because there's an actual comparison now. But I'm just happy we were both there representing street dance and getting it out there and showing people that street dance is a real big thing in this country.
And it's fabulous for young people. We're constantly hearing so much about how young people are disaffected, have nothing to do, fed up, in trouble, carrying knives. And look at you guys. You've just got on with doing something fabulous.
That's it. We try I know we try it. Well, I mean, these two as well. I'm proud of these guys because they're, like you said, they could just be indoors on computer games and that, but they're up the studio with the rest of us sweating, rehearsing, and they're only young as well. So.
Yeah, Perri, you're 13, aren't you? And Mitchell, you're 12. You're 13 as well now. Beg your pardon. Mitchell, you were sensational when you nicked in as Superman. I had to keep rewinding to see where you were, where you'd come from, and to come zooming through. And then Perri at the end, that last note where you span backwards and landed on your feet, bang on the note.
Yeah.
It was just incredible. Did you all think to yourself, yes, we've nailed it?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was amazing. Also hit that down, bang, and Perri to get the flip right, and we all landed the eyes.
So where do you practice your flips? How do you practice those? Because you are the incredible bouncing person.
In the studio, practice so much.
On mats?
Yeah, on mats, and then on the floor after.
We've put a compilation together of all 3 of the things that you did. So let's just have a look.
I'd love to see that. Are we Diversity?
You are right up there with the best of the dancers we've seen. You've got 3 huge yeses.
time watching you. Utterly, utterly fantastic.
It was not a step out of place. It was sheer and utter perfection.
Yeah,
And it was. It really was.
Crazy.
So, are you, Whitney, sorry that you always end up being the spokesperson, because actually you're the choreographer as well. And is it via your mum? Does your mum have a dance studio?
Yeah, well, that's where we all met. She's got a dance studio. And, I mean, Ian, how long have you been there now?
I've been there about 18 years. Me and Jamie both started at the same time. We was like,
So little top.
very young, yeah.
So
very
does
young.
she teach everything? Ballet,
That's
tap,
what we started
jazz?
doing, yeah. Ballet, tap, jazz, and I think from a young age we all had a thing for street dance, so.
Yeah, you see, and the boys who don't go to ballet lessons because they, it's gay. And you go to a dance school, my little daughter goes, and it's all girls and a few boys. But it should be more boys because it's fantastic. And it's tough, isn't it?
Ballet, I mean, it's the basis of all dance. I mean, they were like proper traditional dance forms, and you can't go wrong if you can do them. Then, I mean, not saying you can do street, because street is an evening. I believe it is becoming, its own genre now. With street is becoming its own form in itself. So, but obviously, ballet tap. There's boys saying, that no, it's definitely
Well,
training.
it was interesting this morning because, the Prime Minister's in a bit of trouble at the moment, was whooshed straight by the side of you. These are the people I want to be seen with. These are the big winners.
Get a bit of your stardust.
That was amazing. Yesterday, I was expecting to go home, in the final, doing a good performance, and I was speaking to the Prime Minister today. Crazy.
And that moment that you won, you were describing it to us just before we came on air this morning. So the moment that your names was read out, right? The winners are diversity. How did you feel at that moment? Because you all reacted. I mean, all your mouths were wide open. Some of your legs went.
Really excited. Here we go. Look. Down they go. Down. What, when your legs went? Yeah, I did it for anything to touch the floor.
Really? So then you didn't just fall to your knees, your body just collapsed.
My knees actually I just kind of went, I was that shocked, my face went and my knees gave way and I just dropped to the floor. But I was so excited, I smiled, cried and fell.
Yeah. So that moment made me think, did I hear that right? Is that right?
Because, I mean, as much as, if it was a competition where, you really didn't know who was going to win, and we honestly genuinely thought Susan was going to get called out the winner. So, as much as people might not admit it, you kind of subconsciously prepare yourself to win, even if you're not sure. I personally just didn't think we were going to win. So when they called out our names, I've never been more shocked in my whole life.
Well, she was also Susan was. I mean, it hit worldwide as the winner, and she was gracious in defeat. I immediately turned over to ITV2, watched a little bit of a chat with her over there with Stephen, and she continued to be gracious. What was she like off camera?
She's even more gracious off camera. So funny. Her words were, she said to us that she watched our rehearsal and she said that she saw something special and obviously I do feel for her because she had a lot of hype surrounding her. She didn't ask it, obviously the press were there, but she's going to have a good career anyway. I just wish her well in whatever she does, She's a really nice lady off stage, really nice.
Yes, well, I hope she does get her career going exactly the way she wants it to go, because she has got a big career ahead of her.
I think she's probably right today that she's sort of plucked out of it all and put somewhere safe so that she can get her head together, get her life in some sort of control. Because as you have seen, for the last 36, 48 hours, it's been madness for you.
What I've said to people is that obviously, no matter what happens, how much attention we get, we're a group and we're a very close group. Got my brother, these are all my best friends, so we've got each other.
And you look after
Whereas, I suppose Susan, and not just Susan, any of the solo acts, they are on their own in that limelight. So it must
but they get the 100,000 to themselves. You've got to share it.
Well, I'm taking 15.
Seriously, where will you put the money? Will you give yourselves a bit of a treat and also use some as
no, that's not a week. That's the main.
That's a cool answer.
Yeah.
I kind of don't believe you.
Who's the plumber? That's one of you. Yes.
I was a plumber.
Was a plumber.
Yeah,
That's done now, is it?
Yeah.
And you work for a city law firm?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you're all going places, aren't you guys? But I'm hoping that diversity will be giving us a lot of pleasure.
Well, on the road with
years
the
to
tour,
come.
Yeah,
You've got
exactly.
the tour to
Yeah.
come.
That's going to be amazing. The tour and the raw variety.
Yeah, Hamaj. What are you going to do for Hamaj?
Well, we're going to be working hard for that. We want that, obviously, on the show we try to up the levels every time, and we're going to try and do it again for the raw variety performance.
So a story within the
Yeah,
dance.
definitely. That's what we do.
Yes,
Yeah.
and perhaps something appropriate to her.
Very appropriate, hopefully, yeah.
Can't wait.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Guys,
Boys,
thank you so much.
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You said to me earlier when we were off air, do you think we deserved it? The answer is yes.
Thank
So
you,
just
guys.
don't even question it. Thank you guys
Thank
very
you.
much
Thank
indeed.
you.